You are what you eat, right? Not quite. You are not only what you eat, but you are what you absorb. You are also when you eat. Anybody get hangry? And you are how you eat. All of these factors will affect how you function and perform throughout your day, especially if you are mega busy running around from meeting to meeting or Zoom to Zoom, as we might be these days with virtual meetings in 2020. What, when, and how you eat is going to really affect your stress levels. Hi, I'm Jaime Tan at Enlightened Spoon, wellness coach, yoga and meditation teacher, and nutritional therapist, helping overworked high achievers manage stress through nutrition, movement, and lifestyle rituals. I am also an executive producer at one of the world's top advertising agencies, frequently shooting commercials with loads of celebrity talent and pro athletes. So when it comes to managing a busy, full-on life and reducing the overwhelm that can happen when you've got a lot going on, I've learned a few things I'd love to share with you today. In today's video, I'll share with you not only what to eat to more effectively manage stress, but also when and how to eat, the often forgotten part of eating. Let's start with the when and how to eat first, and then we'll dive into the what to eat, so stick around. Don't forget to also check out my previous video on 13 practical tips on how to manage stress at work and at home. And in the next video, I'll also be sharing with you why you might be putting on weight, especially around the belly, even if you're doing all the right things like eating the right foods and working out. It's got something to do with your stress levels. So if you're looking forward to this, give this video a like, hit subscribe to follow this channel and the notification bell so you'll be informed when my next video comes out. Before we get down to it, we first need a small crash course in the science of stress. We need to understand the role of cortisol. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone that controls mood, motivation, and fear. Think of it as your body's built-in alarm. Your adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys and they produce cortisol. Your sleeping and waking cycles are also controlled by cortisol. It's supposed to be at its highest in the morning to get you out of bed and the lowest at night to help you go to sleep. It's really sensitive to your eating patterns, stress levels, and physical activity throughout the day. So what you eat and when you eat are so important to help regulate the cycle. Let's start with when you eat. 1. Have a high-quality breakfast. Cortisol manages your energy levels by keeping your blood sugar levels in order. If blood sugar levels drop too low, if you're not eating frequently enough, your adrenal glands pump out more cortisol, which then produces glucose to bring your blood sugar levels back to what they should be. In the morning, you're coming off a fast. Breakfast equals break fast. It's been about 7 to 8 hours, usually a little longer since your last meal dinner. You need to eat something so your blood sugar levels don't drop too low and your adrenals don't over pump out cortisol to try and maintain that balance. Eating breakfast also helps bring your cortisol levels down from the morning peak. The results of a 2015 study published in Physiology and Behavior found that skipping breakfast leads to increased concentrations of free cortisol in the body, which suggests that skipping breakfast is a stressful event. Increased cortisol in the body can lead to a slew of negative effects, including weight gain, a suppressed immune system, increased disease risk, and blood sugar imbalances. But the quality of what you eat at breakfast is even more important, as this sets your blood sugar levels up for the rest of the day. We'll get back to what you should be eating at breakfast a little later, so stick around. Hint, it's not cereal. 2. Have regular meals. Since cortisol manages blood sugar levels, you don't want to be skipping meals or your energy levels are going to keep fluctuating throughout the day, along with an elevated level of cortisol running through your body, keeping you in a highly stressed state. So have regular meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, ideally with 3 to 4 hour intervals in between. If you want to lose weight while highly stressed, this interval between meals can be adjusted a little bit with time-restricted eating. And I'll get to this in my next video about how and why your high stress levels are causing you to gain weight. Interested? Hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you're updated when it drops next week. And hey, if you are getting value out of this video, do hit the like button and let me know in the comments below. Okay, so now let's talk about how you're eating. Are you multitasking while you're eating? As in eating while you're watching TV, watching this video, typing on your laptop, in the car on the way to somewhere. What you need to understand about eating is it's the first step of the digestion process. And how good digestion works is you need to be in rest and digest mode when your parasympathetic nervous system is in control, as opposed to when your sympathetic nervous system, your stressed out flight or fight mode, is in control. When you're watching something, on your way to somewhere, basically when your mind is focused on anything else but eating, you are not in a relaxed state. And when you're not in a relaxed state, no matter what you eat, you are still not going to be optimally digesting and absorbing it. When your body is in high stress, high alert mode, cortisol can alter or shut down not only your digestive, but also reproductive and immune systems. So no matter how healthy the food is that you're eating, if you are multitasking while you're eating or not relaxed as you're eating, you are not going to be digesting and absorbing it properly, which can lead to a whole host of other issues. So be relaxed while you're eating and focus on mindfully eating while you're eating. What to eat? So let's get down to what to be eating to help you overcome stress. 1. Include protein at every meal. And since we've been banging on about maintaining blood sugar levels at an even rate to prevent energy spikes and crashes, you want to include protein at every meal. Because proteins have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't raise your blood sugar levels, plus they also keep you fuller for longer. And a little bit of protein goes a long way. On average, your daily protein needs are 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. So for example, if I'm 60 kilograms, my total protein intake for the day should be about 60 grams. So 60 grams for me is an average of, per day, a total of 10 eggs, or 2 hamburger patties, not that I eat meat, or 2 scoops of whey protein, or half a cup of hemp protein powder per day in total. So that's not much to spread across all 3 meals of the day. So if you've got a plate of food, right, think of having only about 1/4 of the plate to be your protein at every meal. Breakfast is usually the place where most people, including my wellness coaching clients, when they first start out, go wrong. Cereals, pastries, toast and jam, they're all simple carbohydrates that will spike your blood sugar levels first thing in the morning. And as we determined earlier, does not set your cortisol and blood sugar level regulation up right at the start of the day. Some better protein sources for breakfast and throughout your day include eggs, nuts and seeds, fish, or organic meats. 2. Include green leafy vegetables at every meal. In addition to good sources of protein, you also want to ensure a good mix of vegetables in every color across every meal. Spinach, kale, chard, broccoli, tomatoes, aubergines, peppers. The more colors of the rainbow, the better. Veggies contain phytonutrients or plant nutrients that are highly antioxidant, filled with all the vitamins and minerals you'll need to help support a stressful life. Stress is responsible for the generation of free radicals. They're not great. Very simply, free radicals from stress increase inflammation and aging in the body. What helps to neutralize free radicals? Antioxidants, such as those found in multicolored veggies. So if you've got a plate of food, if 1/4 is already protein, think of half of the plate to be veggies at every meal, including breakfast. 3. Include complex carbohydrates, especially at dinner. Complex carbohydrates from starchy whole food sources such as all the root vegetables, carrots, turnips, sweet potatoes, beets, yams, squashes such as pumpkins, gourds, squash, whole grains such as brown rice, buckwheat, quinoa. They're all really important, especially at dinner time at the end of your day. These all help your gut produce serotonin, which is the precursor to melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps to regulate our sleep and wake cycles. So if you're stressed out and having problems sleeping, how you can help regulate your sleep and stress hormones is to simply include some complex carbohydrates, especially at dinner time. If you've got a plate of food, if 1/4 is already protein, half is already multicolored veggies, think of having 1/8 to 1/4 of the remainder of your plate to be starchy, complex carbohydrates. For more help getting better sleep, I've written a 5-part sleep series which I'll link to below. The evening rituals, foods to and not to eat, natural supplements and meditations to help you get a better night's sleep. In a couple videos after this, I'll dive deeper into sleep and your circadian rhythms and how they're interconnected with stress. Looking forward to it? Give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos drop. Okay, number 4, increase good fats, especially omega-3s. So the omega-3s are essential fatty acids that our bodies can't produce on our own, so we need to consume these. These fats are really important as every single cell in our body has a cell membrane made up of fat. Our brains are mostly made up of fat. Our hormones are made up of fat. Regulation of the nervous system and adrenal function, our stress regulation, amongst many other functions, requires essential fats. On top of this, omega-3s are also great antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, and if you recall earlier, stress increases inflammation and free radicals, so increasing your omega-3 consumption can really help you to reduce the negative effects of stress. Some great sources of omega-3 fats include flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, organic soybean and its products such as tofu and tempeh, walnuts and dark green sea vegetables such as seaweed and spirulina, and not forgetting small oily fish, salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. If you've got a plate of food, if 1/4 is already protein and half is already multicolored veggies, 1/8 is already starchy complex carbs, think of the remaining 1/8 of your plate to be your essential good fats. Number 5, hydrate throughout the day. So dehydration leads to higher cortisol levels, adding to your stress. Don't forget to keep hydrated throughout the day, especially if you're drinking a lot of caffeinated drinks like coffee or black tea or carbonated sodas. These tend to have an anti-diuretic effect which takes away water from your system. How much water you'll need a day varies from person to person depending on how active you are, how hot it is, but drink a big glass of water when you first wake up, a half hour before each meal, and whenever you feel thirsty. And maybe instead of reaching for a snack, drink a big glass of water. Need more help? If you need more guidance on the when, how, and what to eat to better manage your crazy busy life, I am here to help. I offer a free session to help you figure out how to personalize the when, how, and what to eat, along with the fitness and other lifestyle rituals that can help support your busy, stressful life. Book your session through the link in the description below. So there you go. When, how, and what to eat to better deal with stress. Questions, comments, ask me or tell me below. In the next video, why high stress is causing you to put on weight. It's not just your diet and fitness that's causing that growing belly and making you put on weight. So you want to hit the subscribe button and notification bell below for when it drops next week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and check these other videos for more nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle tips on how to flow through your busy life with more grace, ease, and flow. And I'll see you in the next one.